All right, ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes, as you see, the Power Stroke dismantled, doing some body work, tore down. Not that I've been hiding it from you. Okay, now that the train has rudely interrupted, now that I'm hiding it from you, I've just been trying to get this stuff done. We've had a bunch of other projects, so I haven't been 110% on the Power Stroke. We've had James do some stuff to it. I've been doing some PDR on it, getting some dents out. Now we're in kind of like the final sanding process. Well, excuse me, we're in the process before the final sanding process. I've got a few dents out that the PDR wouldn't come out with. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put some primer on these dents and get those covered up. Get a nice coat of primer on there, probably like 2 or 3 coats, and we'll let that sit overnight, come back, sand it, prime it one more time, sand that again, and then we should be able to do the final sanding. I'm really excited about this. I have no idea where we're going with the paint coat on this thing. I have absolutely no idea what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, or kind of where my head's at. I got 2 ideas in my head, so I guess I do know where I'm thinking, but I don't know. I don't know yet, and I don't want to put some in you guys' head and spoil it, so I don't even know, because there's 2 things floating around, but I feel like there's better. I feel like there's better than the 2 things floating in my head. So update on the truck, here's its current status. We have some dents got out right here. We've got some putty finalized over top of them. All the emblems are removed. Kind of got this bedside fixed from what it was on the one side. All of that is in its rough prime. I'm going to go over everything, get this FX4 emblem off, get this plastic off, take the mirrors off. We're going to leave the little keypad on the door because I want to match that, kind of like we did this emblem right here. Got some dents circled right here, got a spot right there. And yeah, so we are going to get this girl all ready for paint. Let's get some primer on this thing and move on to our next step. Okay, it has been a solid probably day and a half, almost 2 days now. We have been working on the Power Stroke, me and Caitlin, diligently. James got all of our body work done. I did a little bit of the PDR stuff. Beamer just slept and supervised the whole time, so shout out to Beamer for that. But we're in the booth. We are prepped. We are taped. We are tacked. We are ready to go. The floor has been cleaned. The walls have been cleaned. They have 3M booth coating on them, and we should be 110% ready to go here. We're going to go in the paint room and do some little scientific magic over here and play Dr. Chemist over here and try to see what color we can come up with for this thing. I still have no idea. Probably going to stay the same shade we are now, which is going to be the white, but as far as what kind of white, I have no idea. I don't know if we're just going to go straight gloss white. I don't know if we're going to do pearl. I don't know if we're going to do a crazy 3-stage pearl, a simple single-stage pearl like from Audi. We did Matt's TTRS, and it has a nice, I think DV1 is that paint code. All it has is some like silver in it, but it turns out to be like a white pearl almost without being a white pearl. So it's single stage, super easy to put on, and it's really not bad to do. But with that being said, we're going to go mix this up real quick, see what we can come up with, and then we're going to probably paint the truck in the morning or tonight. It's probably about, I think it's like 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock right now. So we've been prepping the thing all day, cleaning it really well and making sure we have no trash or anything in it, as far as like dirt coming out from cracks and crevices and trying to get all it done. But I'll do a little overview. The truck looks great. Here we have the bumper. It has epoxy primer put on it and self-etching. All of these spots got fixed very well. The hood's good. Everything on the side is all good. Don't know if we're going to put FX4 stuff back on it or badges at all. Everything turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. It took a long time to get this thing prepped because it was so freaking dirty, especially back behind here. I don't know if the dude, I guess, worked on construction site or something. I know he had like a bunch of grass seeds, so maybe half landscaper, half construction guy. But there was a ton of mud and stuff up under here. We had to clean out and everything. It was absolutely terrible. Every time you took the blow nozzle to it, more dirt would come out and fall out. So it took forever to prep it. But it's good now. It's clean, and I'm super excited to see what color we turn this bad boy into. All right, boys, I know I look a little weird right now, but hey, we're in the booth. I am clean. I am all paint suited up, and we are ready to spray this truck. I am so freaking excited. I was a little discouraged, I'll admit, feeling about the color. I had no idea on what kind of color we wanted, but I think I have narrowed this one down to the T. Now, this is a super kind of big experiment for me because I haven't sprayed this aggressive of this type of paint before, but, you know, why not try it? Why not? The only thing that could go wrong is it goes wrong. So if it goes wrong, no worries. We'll just do it a different color, do it a different way, do it a different method, different scenario. But I'm super freaking excited about this thing. Always wanted a pearl white power stroke. Didn't get the pearl white power stroke, so we're going to make something along the lines of a pearl white power stroke. And you guys will see in a second. First step of business here is we're going to go ahead and spray our sealer down. We have primer in the areas that we need to primer at. Second step, basically, I guess the second step is going to be sealer. Go ahead and seal the whole truck. We're going to seal all of the areas of the truck to make sure nothing comes out, nothing rings out, and we just have a nice, beautiful base layer to put our base coat down. After the sealer's done and it's cured, we're going to go ahead, not cured, but it's dried, we're going to go ahead and move to our base coat. We're going to use like a solid base coat, and then after our base coat is down, we're good. We make sure it's laid down the way we like it. We move on to our third coat, which is going to be our pearl coat. After our pearl coat is laid successfully, no mottling, no streaks, no nothing like that, pearl coat is good and we're satisfied with that. We move on to the last and final step, which is the beautiful clear coat. We're going to do probably 3 to 4 very good medium to wet coats of a high solids clear. I'll show you all of the materials we're using here, guys. Super good stuff. Not cutting any corners here, just as I would with the car. It's getting the same stuff that we use on all of our very quality jobs here, all of our all-overs, all of our custom builds, my personal M3. Same stuff going on this truck because it's my truck and I don't want to cut any corners on it. So that's kind of the process we're using to go through this thing.
My God, who the hell cares?
And I'll kind of walk you guys through each step as I go. We'll maybe do a little bit of time lapse here and there to save you guys some just boringness, I guess. Keep this as entertaining as possible. Just watching me, White Moon Man, go back and forth painting the truck. But I'm super excited to do this, guys. I hope you guys really enjoy this. Let's dive into painting this thing. All right, boys, today may be the day. We're pulling the Power Stroke outside after we painted it. I'm really scared, really nervous, and also really excited and curious to see what this thing looks like outside. We're gonna go ahead and untape this truck here, see what it looks like. I am petrified, I'm not gonna like it, but I don't know, it looks cool in here, but it also is kind of, I don't know. We got sunlight, thankfully, outside. It's supposed to rain all day today, so I didn't expect this, but thankfully it's not raining, so we can pull this outside and kind of see what we got. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Dude, I have no idea.